Your Sunrise Smart Start begins with a breaking update on an overnight shooting in Rochester.
This began around 9:45 when RPD got a call for gunfire at Norton and North Clinton. As officers rushed over there to the initial scene, they were told the victim was already on the way to the hospital. The man in his 30s had been shot multiple times. He's expected to survive. Police are asking anyone with footage from around that time, again just before 10 p.m. in that area, if you saw anything, to please call 911. The suspect connected to Sunday morning's homicide in Rochester and the police shootout that followed faces a series of charges.
This person involved, 35-year-old Edison Estramera Cohen, is charged with murder, robbery, attempted aggravated murder of a police officer, and criminal possession of a weapon. Police say he is the repeat convicted felon who shot and killed 30-year-old David Vasquez in the backyard of a drug house on Oscar Street. Then hours after this homicide, officers tracked Estramera Cohen down to North Clinton Avenue, where they say he tried making a run for it. And it's during that scuffle where police say he pulled out a gun, fired at an officer, barely missing that policeman's head. The officer involved is a 30-year veteran of the force and was injured by the muzzle flash, but is expected to recover. Police further shot the suspect 3 times. He is still hospitalized, but in stable condition.
He was convicted last summer of not one, but 2 different cases for the B felony criminal possession of a controlled substance in the 3rd degree. He was released, was supposed to return for sentencing, and then did not.
Well, police say the body-worn camera video and street surveillance video will also be released after the grand jury process wraps up.
Something we're following happening today. Sam Nordquist, the black trans man tortured for weeks and then ultimately killed this year in the Finger Lakes, will be honored and remembered down in New York City. Sam is one of 7 inductees added to the Stonewall Inn's Wall of Honor, a living memorial for members of the LGBTQ+ community, inaugurated in 2019, back then with 50 names to mark 50 years since the Stonewall riots. Organizers say for 2025 they chose all trans candidates to remember them, to highlight the relentless attacks that community faces every day. As for the criminal side of what happened with Sam, 7 people have been arrested and charged in connection to his murder.
Governor Kathy Hochul wants to build a new nuclear power plant somewhere in upstate, saying that it could power 1 million homes. And a local business leader is joining that push.
That would be Bob Duffy, the president at the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. He tells us even in our area now, there's many development works delayed by a lack of power. However, while nuclear power does not produce the greenhouse gases, some, such as the New York Public Interest Research Group, question this ambitious decision to go ahead, citing other environmental concerns such as waste storage and previous cost overruns when you develop a project like this one.
For those that are complaining about it or criticizing it, I would say look at the entire picture. It certainly is not taking a shot at any environmental focuses on renewables. It's just saying right now we do not have enough power or energy that is affordable. We need all we can get.
Duffy says the plant would bring many new jobs and says there are at least 5 projects around the region currently on hold due to not having enough power to go around. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:53. We'll have that forecast with James momentarily. And yeah, the rain back there from our Greater Rock Sky Eye has been off and on throughout the morning. We'll be timing out the rest of the showers. What's in the forecast coming up for now? Accidents were okay for the time being. Sunrise traffic continues through CBS Mornings at 7:25. New this morning, USPS is in the middle of its summertime dog bite awareness campaign.
Yeah, want to protect those mail carriers since in 2024, more than 6,000 of those postal employees were attacked by dogs, and that is up compared to the year before that.
Let's share what happened firsthand from a local carrier. Aron Spitzer joins us live from the post office on Winton with that story. Aron.
Yeah, guys, that carrier is John Gately. He's been on the job for 30 years, so he's seen it all. But unfortunately, he's been bitten 4 times now. He understands that dogs can be territorial because he actually says that he's a huge dog lover. But when he walks up to those people's homes to drop off mail, they tend to bark. Gately has been bitten by dogs as big as a German Shepherd and says that now that it's summer, people want to keep their houses cool, so they keep the doors open, but a screen door isn't enough to keep dogs away. Dog owners can help keep their postal carrier safe by securing them around the time the carrier gets to you, and don't accept mail from your carrier while your dog is around. Gately has a few tools at his disposal, including dog repellent spray just in case, but that's not his biggest protector.
Our satchel is our biggest defense for dogs because we're trained, you use it as a blocker so that way you can protect. I've been attacked by 2 dogs at the same time once, and I blocked one because he lunged at me, and when I blocked him, the other one got me from behind. There's only so much you can do, but this is our biggest defense.
Gately says that in the postal world, small dogs are nicely and affectionately called ankle biters. Now, if you'd like to participate in the campaign, you can do so using the hashtag #DogBiteAwareness. For now, reporting in Rochester or on Spitzer, News 8.
We can all help him out. Satchel works for fending off the dogs and also the rain shower in the morning.
Yeah, exactly, in case you forget your umbrella.
Yeah, today'd be a good idea to have that umbrella as we've got those rain showers around, temperatures mid-70s, which is nice. That is down from the 80s we had all week.
Love that.
Stay dry, and thanks for watching us at sunrise.
Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.